Listen, I made fun of Trump a lot until maybe a month after he got elected because there was no room to make fun of him because everyone was going so far overboard that it wasn't even fun. It's like a lot of these comics aren't even doing jokes. They're trying to get applause. And comedians shouldn't go for applause. We're not cult leaders. We go for jokes. And when you see these comedians just rant about a guy that he can be annoying, but he's not doing anything crazy. I started defending Trump because I'm like, this isn't, if you think Trump's Adolf Hitler, you're playing Dungeons and Dragons. Like, this isn't reality. Like, I wanted to mock him about how he tweets. He tweets like a stripper on coke, you know? But like, I'm not going to get on board that. Like the other side is such a bigger existential threat, you know, cultural Marxism, that I'm not going to get on board these people that just want to make Trump into everyone's enemy and not address any actual issues. Our stock market's up. Deportation is ironically down. He's the first pro-gay president in history. It's like he's not rounding anybody up. It's like, what exactly is this nightmare that's coming to fruition that isn't really happening? And that's what made me really turn on the left. Because I've always been like, maybe more like a classical liberal, like more like not groupthink, autonomy based on the individual, which is kind of conservative, kind of libertarian, just anti-authoritarian. You know, that's always been my view. And now I see the left as like a legitimate threat because they're like, you're defined by your skin, your sexuality. You know, it's that groupthink Gulag Archipelago shit that I think people should be very terrified of. And I think Trump is not ideal, but I'll take his orange ass over, you know, a lot of these other complete fucking Marxists. You know, and I'll make another point. It's like Trump was inevitable. It's in the world of the constant shaming, only the shameless will rise. So it's almost like a math equation where, like, if you're going to shame someone, you know, you call someone racist based on what football team they like, or like you call someone sexist if they don't want to hang out with their wife at a bar, you're going to only allow the people to rise that are immune to shame. And that's a Trump. And he's like the reaction to what happens when you over-tighten the screws on society and you demonize white males for no reason. You know, I haven't owned a slave in years. So it's like, I gave up my slaves Obama's second term, so I don't feel like I should have to pay any price. You know, I tie my own shoes now. Not well. You know, I miss DeAndre and Jamarcus, but I have to move on with my life.